know what's stopping you from achieving your goals, right? And if I had to guess, I'd say it's your procrastination and your inability to do hard things even when you don't want to do them. So today I'll show you how I train my brain to do stuff that I don't want to do. So yeah, let's get on into the video. So I just want to make this clear that this video isn't to help you get motivated, because motivation can get you places, but it can only get you to half your destination. Discipline is what will get you to where you want to be, right? So say this is motivation. It'll only get you halfway because you can lose motivation and you just won't do the work the next day, right? But if you're disciplined, it'll get you all the way, because when you're disciplined, even if you don't want to do something the next day, your discipline, it like takes over and it makes you do it anyway. You know what I mean? So you need to callous your mind pretty much. And I'll show you how I did that. All right, so callousing your mind is actually a very easy step, but it's hard, right? It's hard to callous your mind because all you're doing when you're trying to callous your mind is you just do the things that you don't want to do. So, for example, you don't want to get up at 5 a.m. and go for a run because it's too cold or you're too comfortable in bed, right? But you do it anyways. So, if you keep on repeating that over and over again, your mind will form calluses, like not literal calluses, but you know what I mean? Your mind will like be stronger when you're in the situation of doing things that you don't really want to do. Do you get what I mean? Because you're putting in the repetitions of doing things that you don't want to do. So the next time you'll be better at doing the thing that you don't want to do. You get what I mean? So if you don't want to study right now, go and study, bro. If you don't want to do something right now, just go and do it anyways, because you're callousing your mind when you do that. And the next time it'll be easier to do the things that you dislike or don't want to do. You get what I mean? That's like the only way you can callous your mind, and it's the only way, you know what I'm saying? But it's very hard to do. So if you really want to callous your mind, then you have to do the things that you don't want to do right now. If you are a little confused and you don't really know what you want to do to callous your mind, an easy thing you can do is, if it's winter for you, or if you're like somebody that doesn't like taking cold showers, you can hop in the cold shower. I know you don't want to do that, right? I don't want to hop in a cold shower, you know what I mean? So to callous my mind, I hop in the cold shower. And for you to callous your mind, you can do the same. If you're someone that's used to cold showers and stuff like that, then obviously you can do that. You should do something that challenges you and something that you don't want to do at all. You know what I mean? But for majority of us, we're not used to cold showers. So hopping in a cold shower could be a very easy way to like start callousing your mind and making it more resistant and making it more able to do the things that you don't want to do. You get what I mean? So yeah, just do that. It's very simple, bro. Just do it in the morning when you get up. Just hop in the cold shower. I know when you get up, you don't even want to get out of bed. So for you to get in the cold shower, you're already like going against your brain, like you're going against what your mind wants to do, and that's how you callous your mind. You can't listen to it. You can't like succumb to like what it's telling you to do, pretty much. You know what I mean? So to callous your mind, you gotta do the exact opposite of what your brain wants to do. Okay, so you do sit down. Okay, for example, let's say that you sit down to do your work or like your study or whatever you're doing, but you can't focus on it, right? Because your brain is overstimulated. You've been watching short form content for hours on end, so you can't necessarily focus on one thing, right? So the easiest step to battle that is you sit down and you stare at a white wall. I know it sounds ridiculous. Stare at a white wall, all right? And then when you do that enough, you'll get bored, right? You'll get extremely bored. And the only thing more stimulating than staring at a white wall is to do your work. So you can't go back to your device after you stare at a white wall, because then everything will just get reset. So after you get bored of staring at the white wall, go to your work. And when you get bored of your work, stare at the white wall again. You know what I mean? You just repeat that until everything is done. And this is actually a very concrete strategy that works for me all the time. So I want you to try that if you can't focus on your work, right? You know what I mean? So those are going to be my tips to strengthen your mind and what I use to strengthen my own mind. And if it helps you, it should help you, right? Because if your mind is at a place where you can't really like tell it to do anything that you don't want to do, doing these will make your ability go up a little bit at least, because you're already doing the stuff that you don't want to do. That is the whole strategy, right? You know what I mean? The whole strategy is to do the stuff you don't want to do. So it should help you if you do it correctly. And if it didn't, let me know in the comments. I'll see if I can help you out. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.